Haha, mathematics diff.
Alright, because I had to swap over to recording, apologies for the sounds of the puppies going fucking ham on each other. But, this is unofficial live play. This is not association with the Dungeon Dudes, other than the fact that they made it. And I'm already did the intro. You can see who the fuck is here. I'm gonna figure out my recording issues later. Realistically, we cut about 20 fucking minutes of bullshit just by doing that.
Incredible. They have no idea the amount of ADHD they missed.
Okay, so bring us back down to the other layer. All the other players should be here. Hang on. Select all. Regroup all. There we go. I am learning. Alright, so... Fuck, I forgot to roll initiative. I am not learning.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there.
Oh, now it's showing all the things.
Oh, no, I'm not even done yet.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Alright.
No.
So, we are starting off combat.
Hang on, my wife's calling.
And... guys, just say that,
His wife was calling.
Alright.
He said that his wife was calling.
Alrighty, that changes plans just a titch.
I want to heal.
Alright.
We got potions.
You do have potion?
May I heal, or do I have to wait to heal?
You have to wait till your turn.
Thank you. Just so I know.
Alright, so as you're trying to climb, you're gonna hear the roaring of some Garmir not close from the mic or not far from the microphone. And I just dropped a bunch of stuff, motherfucker.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, climbing. We hear roaring. We need somebody needs healing.
Yeah, we hear Garmir.
No, I was making a reference to the pups.
Oh.
Garmir.
I mean, they're fucking loud.
Oh, did I not put? I did not put.
They do want to consume the flesh of any nearby.
All right.
Consume Carlos.
So as you look out, you see a manticore soaring down, and he's going to try to take a shot at Gerhard with his tail spikes. You do have partial cover from this.
Okay, so partial is. Was that +3, +2?
Let's double check. Combat cover 2014. Half cover is +2.
Okay.
All right, so. All right, so that's 1, 15,
Miss.
2, miss.
Miss.
3, miss.
Yeah, with the partial cover, that raises my AC to 17.
Yep. As you're climbing, you hear the roar, then the whoosh, and then 3 large spikes just penetrate the wall next to your body.
Oh, fruit.
Now, note that this manticore is outside right now. Then we go to Anna.
Okay.
My cookies that my wife ate all of.
Wait, I haven't rolled initiative yet.
No, you're still in initiative on my screen.
I can't see the turn order either.
I don't see any.
You wipe the turn order on our side.
I'll expand it
Yeah.
and take a screenshot real quick.
Yeah,
Rude.
it's because each map has its own turn order.
Oh, we're a level below then. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh,
I put it into the chat
Okay.
with the things that need hidden.
Okay. Can I see the Manticore from where I'm at?
You can see it, but it's considered three-quarters cover from where you are.
Hmm.
It is currently on the east side of the building.
Okay. So now can I see it well?
Yeah.
Does that have cover for me?
Given the fact that your ally is in the space next to you, I'm gonna say no, because you could just kind of fit in that space due to rules is written.
Okay.
I mean, you're the one at the window. He's trying to shoot into the window. There's a little bit of a difference there.
Yeah, and they're like 30 feet away, you said, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to
Why did you not do that?
yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
And I'm assuming the windows basically counts as open now, as it's had things shot through it.
These windows have long been shattered.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
So 9 force damage.
By the way, all the high-pitched yipping is Chopper. It's funny. He's the one that does the squeaky little yips. I don't even want to do anything about it in the audio because I think it adds to the character. It might be annoying to some people, but we are in the cult of Daisy here.
Yeah.
it may be annoying to some people, but little do they know that they aren't safe from that little guy. They don't know it, but he's in their fridge, he's in their cabinet, he's everywhere.
Little do they know they're wrong.
I saw him in my fucking AC unit.
Okay. That's my turn.
You only have one Eldritch Blast?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I thought that did. Sorry. That's my bad. I forgot that's 2 separate attacks. I
Yeah,
should
I
have
thought
2.
I thought by 5th level you should have 2 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. That was my bad. Why'd that clicking not work?
Blame Moose.
The fuck did I do?
You didn't make the
Everything.
thumbnail for last episode?
I don't have access to it, and I don't really remember it that well, so I haven't.
You were
I
storming
haven't-
this place.
Okay. I was working on something, but
You
Well,
also
let me
did some
refresh
martial arts
my-
bullshit, kicking a harpy in the head.
Zig, need I remind you I am working on something else?
Not my fault.
The fuck you mean?
You're my paid artist.
Shit. What am I doing? What am I doing
Okay.
wrong?
And apparently no, the fucking music maker.
That's part of being a paid artist.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
clicking's
it's
not
free, I know.
working. Shit. Is it because I deleted from my attacks? Because I didn't think I needed it. Okay, let me just
You should be able to just drag and drop it from the compendium.
drag and drop it from the compendium.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, if you delete the attack from your attacks, delete the cantrip, and then drag and drop it from your compendium back on, it should put it back in your attacks.
Where's the the compendium? I thought okay, it was just taking a while to search. Okay. Okay. I don't know why it worked from spells for a second. Okay, 10 doesn't hit. Sorry about that.
No worries. All right, Hunter's Moon.
Oh, goody. Let's see if I move through here. Do I have a vantage at which I can see this manticore?
No. If you moved up another one, you'd be able to.
Yeah, if you move to there.
Oh, if I
you
move.
should be-
Oh, I see. I see.
Nope, one up.
Oh, one up?
Right next to the little
Here,
window.
I
Move
could put
2
this
spaces
token
forward.
here, but it will not actually represent its HP and initiative.
Yeah.
It's just a visual aid.
Because he's basically out here somewhere.
Right.
So you need to be by the window, but on what would be the left side of the window to.
This
a bit too far away. But yeah, that would be good.
Daisy, I
All
can't.
right. I'm gonna look straight at this thing and where are you? Boom. Going to cast that on it.
Agonizing
Needs to make
Mark.
a charisma saving throw.
Lucky for it, it has an 8 in charisma.
Damn.
Oh, come on.
Wow. Unfortunate.
It said
No,
fuck you in particular.
No,
Wow.
it only makes the saving throw when it takes damage.
Oh.
Until the spell ends, each time you deal damage to the target, it must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save,
Oh.
it falls prone. So
Oh, got it.
right now, all you're doing is marking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for fixing my stupidity.
You are the himbo of the group.
Well, I can't. Let's see.
Also, question, Zig.
Hmm?
How destroyed is the wall?
Not very. Like, the
Okay,
walls are
so-
still sturdy, but the glass is fucked.
Okay, so we should actually have 3/4 cover. Half cover is like a low wall, like a waist wall, large piece of furniture, narrow tree trunk, or a creature.
Well, it depends on the corners. If one corner of his can see that many corners of yours, that's what it's determined by.
Okay. Hold on, I'm just checking something real quick. Okay, that's the end of my turn because I casted a spell. So
Yes, complaining is a free action, Moose.
thank you.
Alright. Daisy, I can't let you out right now.
Why did the Manticore target me? I didn't do nothing to no Manticore, motherfucker. Can I
You didn't
understand the
like
heart
your
piece
hat.
with it.
Hang
Hey,
on,
hey, my hat is class, motherfucker.
Gerhard, you just gotta have one of those punchable faces, you know?
That's the guy whose face is who generally gets punched.
So, oh wait, no.
That's why I have the mask, Gerhard. Somebody's got to wear the mask.
No. We're good on that.
Somebody has to wear that.
Glad we got that.
This. All right, so this one is going to do a stealth check to try to conceal where it is. 23. Don't ask me how a fucking manticore hides, but this one manages to.
Clung to the wall on the outside, so we can't quite see it. I don't know.
That's fucking wild.
It rolled a fucking
Camouflage.
23, you saw it.
That's fucking crazy.
Alright. Corwin.
So the manticore's basically about here, yeah?
A little further out, yeah, but yeah, it's to let you know its basic position on the compass.
10, 20. So if Deimos flies to there, it should be able to target, yeah?
Hang on. Roll 20 likes to lag on me. Should
Out
be
the
able to,
window
yeah.
At the corner.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Luckily, rolling dice seems to fix the issue for me.
Casting from Phobos' position. Pair of Eldritch Blasts, 17 and a 25.
Fucking Christ.
Gotta make 2 charisma saves.
Yeah, those hit. It failed.
Uh-oh.
And takes 22 damage. In addition to the fall.
It will start falling at the beginning of its turn.
And then Phobos turns back invisible again. And that's my turn.
You're pretty sure as it hit, it calls you an insult in something that you can't quite speak.
I don't speak concrete paste.
Alright, Distill, your turn.
Okay. Where are they? To my left.
There's one to the west, and then there's another one that you can't see.
Yeah, there's one out this window. Well, out this window. This
So
window. Over here somewhere.
what window can I?
It's the one that Anna and Gerhard are by, so...
Don't know if I can. I don't think I can get a really good.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get a
Might
good
be able
angle on
to-
it. If you can buff those at the windows, you might be able to help.
You can always move into a better position, or even dash to go upwards. But there's always the option of readying an attack.
Of rating it. Okay.
Yeah. You would have to specify what kind of attack you're readying, or what action you're readying. Also, is Puppy Fight Club on my bed right now? Even Daisy's
And I
in
can
on
I can ready and spell too.
as long as it fits the action, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, with Magic Missile, you only have to see a part of them in order to hit them.
So I was gonna like ready up ice knife. That's cool.
Alright. I'm guessing it's at the first thing that doesn't look like any of you that shows its head.
Yeah.
Alright. Then it goes to Gerhard, who is almost a shish kebab.
Yeah, lucky for me though. Let's see. I can't see it, I'm assuming.
Oh shit, I need to change my stream overlay. The puppy vet bills are paid for. We're on to the Daisy vet bill.
From there, you should be able to lean slightly and get a decent shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that window's got a pretty good.
Also, for those concerned, the Daisy vet bill is just
Silent
going to be about $100.
It's just because it's up here, you have to be this side of the window to get a shot on it, not this side.
Mm-hmm.
But from this window, you can be on either side and get a good line on it.
Yeah.
Okay, roll 20, please. I have a signal from everywhere else. Can you fuck off? I can't click anything else because you're in the fucking way.
Um,
Hang on. I'm just rolling this to see if it will refresh my page, and it isn't seeing that it will. So I'll get a refresh. I'm still able to respond. It's just roll 20 is being a dick.
huzzah, roll 20.
Yay.
Now I'm just getting the white void of bullshit. Let's roll to see if it will stop fucking up. I got an honest to God nat 1 on that.
So, if I lean slightly out, I can see the one that's falling, right?
Yeah, although I can't see fucking anything because roll 20 is actually not loading for me. Why? I have a wired connection. What the fuck is happening on my end?
That's goofy.
Jesus fucking Christ, you two. Yeah, no, I'm just getting a page of infinite loading. There it fucking goes. Remember, the high-pitched ones are chopper.
He wants everyone to know that he's there.
And losing. Alright, I'm ready for whatever you wanted to do.
Well, if I can see it, I can blast it.
Does my Gatorade still there?
1, that's gonna miss. And there's 2.
Oh,
Rut-row.
Well, 1 hits.
Good enough for me.
Jesus fuck. Also, does everyone here have...
bitch!
Does fucking everyone here have Eldritch Blast?
Alienist actually gets it because it's part of his... because it's considered a mental attack.
And it's
Also, I
causing
can
psychic
use-
damage for sure.
Yeah,
For what
also
it's
I get
worth.
to use my intellect bonus as a damage booster. So 15 force.
Alright, it's still alive.
Till it lands on something.
That the end of your turn?
I can move 30 feet away from Corwin and be okay, right?
Yeah.
Without getting outside of the bubble.
No, it's a
I'm gonna move.
10-foot bubble.
And how many floors do we need to be above the haze?
You're gonna have to be at least 60 feet above.
We're only on the 2nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said it was a 30-foot bubble.
I'm going to fucking suplex you.
Send that little pupper to the moon.
You know, I think I'm gonna crouch and try and see if I can try and get a little bit more cover. It shot at me first.
It's a 10-foot radius for neutralizing field.
All right, yeah, I'll just end my turn there then.
Alright. The Manticore falls. And I believe falling is you fall 60 feet per round.
Yep, and it's at least 1d6 per 10 feet over 10.
Yeah, it is 40 feet up, so it takes 4d6.
That's gonna fucking hurt.
That's still alive.
You can live through a fall. It just hurts like a bitch.
He's pissed off and prone, but he's alive. Oh no, that only says it falls prone, not stays prone.
Well, to become unprone, you have to burn an action to get up.
No, you burn half your movement.
Oh.
5e you burn half your movement. What is this fucker's movement? Oh, fly speed of 50 feet. Question is, does it count as the... Standing up takes more effort, costs moving into equal to half. So it's just movement, not any specific one.
But it's general movement, I think you would default to the ground movement because flying is a separate thing.
It would still have to stand up in order to fly, though.
Right.
So I think it just unilaterally counts movement as movement. At least for the purposes of prone. It still gives you 25 feet of movement. So it's gonna fly up that 25 feet and take a few shots at each of the people at the windows.
And this is why Gerhardt ducked.
First off, Hunter's Moon.
Nice miss.
That is gonna go for Anna for a 20.
Ouch.
Okay, after I take damage, I use a reaction to do Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Oh.
I am going to set off this last one because he's just kind of fanning it out. And that's going to go at... Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. Because Gerhardt takes more cover.
Woohoo! I was smart!
Alright, go ahead and send that...
I just sidestepped that shit.
Go ahead and send that shit, Anna.
I take damage first, so
Yeah.
I guess if I'm knocked unconscious,
It's 7.
7 plus 6 piercing,
Nope,
so
you
13.
didn't... No, it's 7. You didn't get crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it does show 7 plus 6.
Because
Yeah,
that
that's 'cause it's
roll...
calculating-
Oh, because it
Right.
did the advantage roll.
Okay, it needs to make a dex save.
Yeah, me having always have advantage on is just so much easier for me as a DM because I already have so much shit to worry about.
No, that's fair. Sorry.
It failed.
Okay,
2d10
so
fire.
it takes...
Yeah.
So 8 fire damage.
It's dead.
Oh. Well, shit.
Oh,
I was
good
gonna,
Manticore.
I was gonna say, hey, guess who makes another Christmas save?
I mean, there's very few things more agonizing than being lit on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Does my corrosive blast count?
Anything that hits it counts.
Okay, is it my turn, and is the other Manticore still hiding?
Yes and yes.
Okay, I'm gonna drink a health potion.
Alright. That will be your bonus
Uh,
action.
Can I drink 2 health potions then?
How I do it is that drinking a health potion is a bonus action. You get the maximum effect of the potion, but feeding one to another player is an action.
Okay, wait, I get the maximum effect of the potion, so I heal
Yes.
10?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have learned as a player and as a DM, because potions are rolling for healing, not a lot of people want to use potions because it's so fucking risky, and getting the minimum health back just feels like wasting your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Also feels
Gotcha,
like a
gotcha,
waste of an
gotcha.
item. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way to use more item?
I would.
Is there a way to drink more than one health potion in a round?
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Then I guess I'm poisoning my blade for
Alright.
a minute. And that'll be my turn.
Oh god, I just pulled my headphones. I wanted to show mercy to the puppies and toss Chopper a toy because he was crying that his sister wasn't giving him his toy.
poor pupper, end of the world.
He's such a baby. You get those beats.
Yeah, like I
Chopper.
said, that should be my turn. So
Alright. Alright, so Hunter's Moon.
All right. Can I see the other Manticore?
You would have to do a perception check on that. Looking to be the
Okay.
23.
Oh, fuck me.
You do not see it.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what to do with that.
You can always just start. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're more than 10 feet away from Corwin, so I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Am I?
Contamination.
Nice.
It's at the beginning of your turn.
You made it.
All right.
right, you're
Well,
fine.
first things first, I'm dashing through and getting next to Corwin.
You're not gonna go up.
Well, I could, but the staircase is right here, isn't it?
No, it goes counterclockwise.
So like
Oh.
that's stair. There'd be a stair over in this corner, and then stair over in this.
Yeah.
Basically, like every corner,
When-
there's like that landing.
When you get to the 12 o'clock position, that is when you go up a floor.
Okay.
So over here, basically.
Yeah.
Because we came up here, we follow it round until we get to here, and then we go up.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna try and go over to this window just down here to see if I can spot the Manticore.
You don't see anything.
Well, shit.
However, your position does trigger its ready to attack. Now, due to the I believe the 5th edition rules for ready and attack is you can only take one of them. You can't take the whole string of multi-attack. Alright. Want to check that real quick if it fucking loads. Sir, Internet Explorer loads faster than you.
Damn.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm actually going to my other window just to do this. Jesus fucking Christ. Bonus action, activity, reactions, yada yada. Nope, hide ready. Ready in action unless you start using unless you act using your reaction before the start of your next turn. Previously decided the perceivable circumstances, then you choose the action you wish to take. When the So it says just take the action. I don't know the actual ruling on. Alright, we're just gonna.
I think. Okay, so reading it, and here, I'll let. Because it uses the reaction, my take is that because you're using the action in place of the reaction, until its next turn, it can't use its reaction ability if it has one.
Well, if it's using its reaction, a reactionary attack is only one attack. You don't take the full multi-attack.
Right.
So I think we're going to go with that one for now, and if we decide it later, we'll do the other way. For the sake of just keeping shit going. That is a 20 on Hunter's Moon.
Ow.
For 5 piercing.
Okay.
Where exactly is Hunter's Moon?
I just went around the corner.
Way over here. We can't see you because of the way the fucking.
I mean, I
map
can move
works.
fast. I'm not too worried. I just wanted to see if I could fucking find it.
Well, the attack came from above and from inside the tower.
Timmy's gonna be right back.
Okay, well. And from this vantage point, from me moving down here, going up the tower, I still can't look up and see where it shot me from.
You can see what you believe to be its eyes around the bells. You can't tell if it's among the bells or just opposite on the platform going through the bells.
I'm back.
So it's somewhere above and north of you.
Some bitch.
God damn it.
Okay. Well, first things first. Let's see. 2 maneuver points. Yeah. That hurts.
Oh no.
No, I'm just,
Ah.
that hurt me a little bit. So.
Okay. Healing yourself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the Manticore. And alright, I do want to make it do a dex save just to make sure it does right.
8. Okay. There we go.
Fails the dex save to do what I wanted it to do.
Wouldn't it be 10? Because you're level 5.
No, he's a split class.
Split class.
Yeah, but doesn't it take your full level into account, not your class level?
That's okay. That's true. It did say your level, not class level.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it's not able to swing the bell down towards Hunter's Moon as it rips it down. So another
I
bell
got the same
falls.
damn result anyway.
Another bell falls, and it tries to dive down towards Hunter's Moon.
I would have just added 2 to the 8 and given yourself 10.
I mean,
'Cause
that
the
is
5
how it would work.
Because the 5 was your original roll, plus
Fair
your
enough.
level, so...
Fair enough.
It's up to you. Okay.
Oops.
Alright. So it's here now. It's gonna make a chomp for 11.
Oh, I also. Okay, that actually. What
2
was it?
claws.
11,
Okay, I'm
16,
just making sure I'm remembering something right. Don't mind me.
Alright,
The
then.
hell is it?
That is 11 damage to you.
Well,
So just wiped out that healing.
there we go.
But it kept him up. That is the important thing.
Actually, can I even activate that or no? I'm not sure.
Natural weapons are weapons.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, the +2 bonus to my AC.
Yeah, once per round when you take damage.
That
from
means
a
both of
weapon
them miss.
attack.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
clause. So
So, yeah.
you keep your HP because you took damage from the tail spike.
Yep. This is why I chose this fucking class.
That and totally not the suicide move.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Suicide is badass.
Country roads.
Take me home.
All right, let's not get copyright.
No, let's not do that.
All right, Corwin. I will say you are able to see this fucking manticore diving down. It's not a very subtle creature when it's pouncing.
Okay, first off, Phobos is flying back in. But, what the hell? Phase bolt.
Oh,
DC 16 deck save.
Hope its fucking deck save is good enough. It is not!
nope. Nope.
God, 31 damage.
Okay, it is... That is... it's not happy. Actually. It is very
That's
not
my
happy.
turn.
You don't want to move up to get the others in better position? You are the one with the neutralizing field active.
Well, either way, I'm only going to get 2 of them. That's the problem. Whichever side I'm on.
Fair enough. Also, you're not the one who wants to be in front.
No.
Yeah.
Alright. But still, I'm going to need a constitution save on your end.
Okay.
Don't get cancer, fish stick.
Or do. Sometimes it's beneficial.
Sometimes. If you're asked to
You
select
pass.
that question.
Oh,
Alright. Go ahead, do your thing.
where are the manticores?
Manticore is
There
right here. You are able to see it. It's just how the map is designed. It's supposed to give the illusion of elevation.
He's on my ass.
I think
Whose
I'm
fucking
gonna-
fault is that?
It's fine. I tanked that shit.
Hi, good boy. Hi, good boy.
Mm.
Oh, are you a chopper? Are you a stinky, stinky chopper? Lyric, you're spinning my chair. I want you to know that.
I'm gonna move up here.
Ow. Oh, God. Ow. Your claws are digging. Ow.
Yeah, that's as far as I can go.
And I'm gonna do I'm gonna take a potion.
Alright. You get the full effect of the potion.
Okay. That would be 10.
Well, if it's a normal healing potion, yeah.
I'm using a normal potion of healing.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
I love you, Chopper. I want you to know he's sitting in my lap and his tail is wagging so happily.
I'm not dead yet.
Can you stop licking my computer or my mouse pad?
No.
Lamau, no.
I could kind of. I can't hit him, right?
You can hit him.
I can hit him? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
he's kind of
Sweet.
hovering.
He's just hovering. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I have to hit him with range, I think.
No, you don't.
Oh. No?
Nope.
He's in melee distance.
I was- Oh, okay.
He is up. Yeah, he is up in our grill.
He did just
Oh.
pounce on Hunter's Moon.
And there's 2 monks right next to him.
Oh.
Chopper
Okay,
just
my sec-
headbutted me in the nose.
Oh, thanks the Lord.
Woo!
Ooh. Alright, the 22 hits. For 4. He is grumpy. You're a full-blooded monk, right?
I'm a monk, yeah. All the way.
Do monks have multi-attack? Or extra attack at level 5?
Level.
Levels 5 or 6.
Yeah, beginning at 5th level.
Yeah, you
Beginning
get
at
a
fifth
second
level.
attack.
Okay.
No, wait, no, that's both of them. That's both of them.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, alright.
Yeah.
Alright, that is all of your reactions. Gerhard.
Yep, that's.
Nice
Okay,
thinking, man.
dokie. Okay. So start my turn in the bubble.
Yep.
Haha, fuck off. But I am moving here.
Hello.
Hello. And I say, Eldritch Blast!
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ!
At least
Okay.
Super cancer and not cancer.
Okay.
So do I just roll the damage dice twice?
No, it'll automatically roll.
Yeah, if you click.
If you gotta click the one that critted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh!
Nice.
Ooh! Oh, is it little girl's turn? Okay, little girl gets a turn.
Also known as
Hi,
Get
Derek.
Fucked, bitch!
Hi, Derek.
So there's 24 damage.
He is not happy. He is
Hi,
very
damn.
not happy.
Good
And
shit.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use one of, I don't know why, must have, I don't know, to
Hi, girl.
quaff a potion. So that brings
I
me
love
to
you.
52.
When question, I'm still readying up that ice knife. Do I just say when I want to do it?
No,
at one time?
when you're ready in action, it has to go off before the start of your next turn. Now,
Gotcha.
it does not consume the spell because it did not go off.
Okay. Thank you.
It will once the action is triggered, though.
Thank you. I just didn't understand how that worked.
Yep. I will never shame anyone for asking about the rules so long as it's not the 1 millionth time I had to describe to you how your sneak attack works. We're not going to talk about that player.
To be fair, the only time that one actually makes sense is if it's like, because there are certain times, based on the rules of the way sneak attack does work, there are certain weapons where it's like, does it apply? Mostly improvised weapons, but if it's in your base weapon set, it fucking works.
The issues that I had to explain sneak attack 6 times in the same session to this person.
Okay, well, yeah,
Look, I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. I know.
I'm just saying the only way I can understand it if it was a like odd kind of like,
Yeah,
oh, should that work?
It's just this player
Not
kept
even that dumb one, huh?
saying, I'm going to use my bonus action to hide so I can sneak attack. You don't need to hide to sneak attack. Alright, next turn. I'm going to use my bonus action to hide to sneak attack. You don't need to do that. You got your tank right
probably
next
because
to
of
it.
older rules. Hang on.
Yeah, but if I said that not even 20 minutes ago, I would hope you would remember from 20 minutes ago.
Think
Oh,
you'd
well,
have
anyways.
more of an attention span than that.
Okay, so that's all of your turn, Gerhard?
Yeah, hang on.
Alright.
My son was just calling me to ask me something.
No worries. Anna, your turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Point there's a way to move more.
I mean, you're able to see it from where you are.
Well, yeah. I just poisoned my weapon, but I can't go into melee.
Yeah.
I can't stab the bitch with my poop sword. Sorry, I was in a discussion with people talking about 40k and fucking Erebus keeps coming up.
The loathsome
Okay,
dung
well-
eater can't stab with his scat stabber.
The skets.
Do both of those miss?
Pretty bop, skibby dop dop, skitty dop dop.
14 hits.
14 does hit.
It does.
Okay.
Or
Oh, sorry. I forgot to unselect.
no
those.
worries. It says the force damage,
Just
so
the
I know
5
which
force
one's.
damage
Yeah,
at the end.
yeah, I got it. All right, that the end of your turn.
No, I think I'm gonna quaff a potion as a bonus action.
All right. All right. Hunter's Moon.
Yeah, not damage.
Get the hell off of me, you rat bastard!
Ooh,
Nice.
and that's a kill.
Get the hell off of me!
Just a swift punch to the jaw and it falls.
It's just hovering above me, and Hunter's Moon quickly just jumps over to it as it's flying, punches it square in the jaw, knocking it out, jumps back to the platform, and it falls, breaking its neck.
It is at this point you hear a vast cacophony of squawks and screeches from from far outside the tower, and they sound like they're starting to converge.
Coron's got to move to there to at least get 3 of you within the bubble.
Alright. So I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna count this as outside of combat. We're gonna remove initiative for now. And allow y'all to traverse up the tower at least past the bells.
I'm just gonna pop one of my potions real quick.
Yeah, I need.
Not 129.
Oops. Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy.
Alright. So hang on.
Oh.
I do
Hunter's Moon, if you move 1 space forward.
wait, what?
If Hunter's Moon moves 1 space forward. Yeah, there we go.
Gotcha.
Alright, so a complex mechanism of gears, counterweights, and lyric trying to lick my face, and clockwork dominates this chamber. Several thin windows overlook the surrounding cityscape. The floor features several steel grates and wooden hatches that allow access to the machinery and bells below. A strange granite obelisk is set in place of the main clock pendulum, at the core of the ticking mechanism that controls the clock. 3 empty sockets lined with delicate copper. Want to get down? Alright. She wanted to go back to the bed.
I heard that.
It's sleep time for Lyric. 3 empty sockets lined with delicate copper tracery are cut into the stone. A fine elven script inlaid with the lines of silver and gold are etched into the surrounding surface. Several pennies are precisely balanced atop it. A system of pulleys, winches, and levers connect to the rest of the clock tower. Across, a set of shelves here contains several notched metal discs, each kept in a paper folder bearing the title of a song. When the clock tower functioned, these discs could be loaded into a receptacle to determine which song was played by the bells. Several small, curious mechanical automatons wander listlessly around the room, examining and tinkering with the mechanical components. They are shaped like platonic polyhedrons with spindly mechanical limbs, disturbingly realistic glass eyes, and a mechanical mouthpiece. Now, I will say there are more of these little bastards, but they could not get the licensing to use the actual things. These are actually much smaller. They are actually small size, because I know what they are. They just couldn't get the license to put it in the book.
Yeah, they sound tiny.
So, in the book itself, it's animated armor. Outside of it, it's something else.
Something else beginning with an M?
Yep.
Fucking Modrons.
Mm.
Anyway, no, character-wise, not metagaming. Can I roll an Arcana check to see if Gerhardt recognizes these things?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
yes, I am going to say,
check that one.
I
right,
will also make that roll.
I'm going to say here, you're giving a brief respite from what's happening outside, but you are still dealing with the, actually, how high up is this?
Y'all can
yeah,
add.
that was the other question. How many floors did we go up?
You are actually just at the cusp of the contamination. It's kind of washing over the floor here, but it's not really doing much else other than that.
So we're technically safe?
Technically. For the sake of simplicity, I'm gonna say you're fine.
Okay. Jesus, apparently Corwin and I were just like, yeah, fucking brains on this shit.
So, Corwin and Gerhard would recognize these things as beings from the...
Plane of order.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the actual name of the plane.
The axiomatic plane.
Yep. And they would be these little odd creatures called Modrons. They're little mechanical creatures of severe order. Ones that live to bring order around it and to work on fascinating mechanical devices that they are summoned to work on. Gerhard, you've heard of some legends stating that these creatures will, every so rarely, march across the different planes as some part of a bizarre task that only they understand.
Huh. Modron. Why is they here? And these do not look like they are active in the old, like the old legends say.
I mean, they are working around. They are messing around with it. And despite the tokens, there's about 15 of them here.
Little fella? What are you doing here?
1 0 0 1 1 1 0 1.
With the with what I rolled, would Gerhardt know enough about them, or mostly just based on the legends?
You would know a good bit about them. Actually, you would know a good bit that, unless. Why am I getting pinged? All right, I'm gonna mute this for 3 hours. It's just the Marvel Rivals group. I'm muting that until all this is done.
Mm.
But you would know that these things are a fascinating and wonderful addition to any crew who works on great mechanical marvels of the world. They are almost compelled to try to repair the mechanical devices that are put before them.
So let me see. remember right. So, all right. Let me run this by you then. Would Gerhardt know to say, so long as we don't disturb them in their tasks, we can keep going? Like,
Yeah.
Basically, don't touch.
I mean, they don't seem too bothered of you trying to talk to them, but they do seem a bit distressed at the task in front of them. Not enough to really panic, but kind of... You almost get the feeling that they're stumped.
I'd feel bad for these guys, except for the legend says that when they march, they are terrifying.
Take another cookie before my wife does. The lemon
Seems like they're the
shortbread
ones
cookies
that
if
have been
you're
keeping the
curious.
clock tower working after all this time. I sure
Yep.
don't
Yeah,
want to
is that-
disturb them.
Well, so think of them like
It looks like they're trying to repair the clock, but
yeah, it's like something's missing, right?
yes.
I've never seen a machine quite like this. I can't imagine what they would be stumped on in the first place. I can't even make sense of this thing.
I can't imagine what they would need, what component they're missing.
Cohen's gonna investigate the machine, see if you can figure out what's wrong with it.
This machine...
You know
13, probably not.
what, Sam?
I'm gonna do the same.
All right.
Yeah, you would know that this machine, because of the display
what.
outside, it is currently...
You get another round of guidance.
It is currently stuck on the 11th day of the 11th month, 111 years ago at 11:11
Timmy.
a.m.
There you go. You get some guidance.
Okay, Timmy gets plus 1d4 to his roll.
Sure.
2.
1. That's fine.
Alright. So, you would note that hang on. You would note that there are, within the fine stonework of that obsidian obelisk, there are 3 separate slots that are that appear vacant, with the central one appearing to be some sort of large circular device or object that was once there.
And they're all missing. And so is the centerpiece you just said was missing?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. There's still seems like there's components missing. If you see, and I point up, it still points to where he was looking at, and points out the 3 slots that are missing, and talks about how the centerpiece looks real large, and seems like that's what they're missing.
As you're looking deeper into it, oh fuck, crumbs of the cookie got stuck in my throat.
Oh damn, I hate that.
Rough.
Alright, so as you're looking into it, you kind of wipe your finger around there, inspecting the dust, and you see a few little flecks of delirium that stick to your finger.
I turn around and I show the group of what's on my finger.
It looks like delirium.
Yes, I think I got some delirium.
You think delirium is what powers this machine?
Maybe I think they're using delirium to power this.
No, that would not make sense because This is all mechanical, and it's stuck on a time 111 years ago.
Hmm.
So,
Weird.
What about those slots? What do you make of those?
Well, if one of you has some to leave, it could be worth trying.
couldn't hurt. But I'm not an artificer. That's a bit beyond me. Sort of some kinds of magical items that could be set in there. I don't know.
I'm not much of an engineer. I'm a priest, a warrior priest at that. This is much beyond my pay grade.
Well, who knows what the tower mages were doing 100 and so years ago? Maybe they had another way of producing delirium and were using it as some sort of power source.
I bet at Bastille, you hear anything about that?
No. I don't think he would. No, I have not heard of it. That's beyond of my knowledge in the academy.
As far as the commoner knows, delirium has only existed in this world as of 15 years ago when the meteor struck.
Right, and I only and I've been in the academy.
delirium messed things up.
And when I was in the academy, but I wasn't no teacher or nothing, so I don't know not too much. Intriguing.
Can delirium mess up a clock?
Might have adverse effects on it.
That could be a.
With Corbin's backstory, would she possibly have some lesser known knowledge of the current day?
I'm trying to actually find the section.
I don't think Bastille would either. Would he or no? I don't think so.
Shit, I thought you would, but maybe not.
Why did it put me there?
Gotta ask Zig first.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
The hell?
It's just dragging me to the same fucking section. I'm trying to find the actual timeline page. It's supposed to be here. Right. So, this clock tower itself, who here is proficient in history?
I am.
I am.
Alright. Those who are proficient in history and from Drakkenheim, or at least spent most of their life in Drakkenheim, would know that this tower was built almost simultaneously with the city. I need to get the...
Okay.
Okay.
So, Hunter's Moons just points out to the group that, well, I don't know, whatever's missing here, it's got to be whatever those slots are. Hopefully the pieces are still here. Not many things can replace the things in this clock tower. It's as old as the city itself.
Bastille agrees with Hunter's Moon knowing the history.
Alright, so the current year is 1126. The clock tower itself was built almost 500 years ago. I'm catching someone else's audio.
I am also hearing that.
I also heard whatever that was briefly.
No worries, I just want to make sure we're not going to catch any sensitive information.
If the tower was built 500 years ago, then I don't even know who would have that knowledge. But it is definitely worth trying some delirium. Because it does seem like a piece of delirium of some sort was in there. At some point, at least.
I need to go to the restroom.
Maybe whatever was in here before these things was using delirium to alter the tower somehow. I don't think these things would deploy delirium in any way to alter it. They seem more interested in just maintaining it.
The order would be these are creatures of order, like very strict order. If they perceive it as something beyond whatever they consider orderly, which, for the record, not even the Academy knows what that is. Modrons are very strange. Even Gerhard is just like,
For beings of order, they act very chaotic to me.
no, it's a, okay. So our definition of order and their definition of order are two very different things. We see order as, the government functions, does this, there's, kind of like these little boxes. And then there's the plane of order. It's the axiomatic plane. And it kind of divides itself into like this very very hyper specialized. Look, short version is basically delirium. Once all of the things that have happened within the past 15 years would be antithetical to anything on the plane of order. The reason I think that they are lost is that whatever pieces were here, along with the delirium that we're finding, is throwing off whatever made the tower work. But I couldn't say. Most of the other bits and bobs here, they seem in perfectly working order, but they can't fix the rest of it. So,
Well, if I was as hyperfixated as they are, I would be nervous about this too.
it's I don't think you could cause us nervousness.
Well,
But we should.
it's an obsession to want to fix it, and it's not gonna stop anytime soon. It's just their nature. What would you call it?
Autism?
Ding, 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 ding. The plane of axiomatic order is just the plane of autism. We figured it out.
Oh, shouldn't be laughing so hard at that. Oh God.
It's okay, I get a pass on that. I am on the spectrum.
I'm pretty sure I collect
Most of
autistic
us
motherfuckers.
I'm also on the spectrum.
Is there anyone here not on the spectrum?
I think we all are, so we good.
Yeah.
Like, I am the reason why 4 of my friends went to get diagnosed.
Yeah, it's gonna happen for me.
It's happened for me. I got diagnosed.
I got diagnosed in 2004.
Wait, so when did delirium come into play?
15 years
As
ago.
far as we know, 15 years ago.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Can-
that
can I-
doesn't. But that doesn't mean that it didn't exist here. It's just.
Yeah, can I search the clock to see if there's like a bigger thing of delirium anywhere?
You
Or like a drawer or something that would house delirium, that might house delirium?
Alright, so this slot, the one that had the delirium flex in it, we're talking about something that's a good 6 or 7 inches across. And there is there's really nowhere in this room to hide a piece of delirium that big.
Yeah.
We don't have a piece of delirium that big.
Mm.
I'm going to be
think it's
very
safe to say-
honest. A piece of delirium that big would be worth over 5,000 gold.
We're talking like a fragment of the meteor, basically, like big ass chunk.
I would chuck that shit as a pocket nuke straight into the Queen of Thieves' face. I would. I would.
Fucking
Yeah, we know
blitzball
you
her.
I would punt that shit like a football straight into her nose.
Yeah, blitzball.
yeah.
Exactly.
So is the clock? What seems to be jamming the clock? Or
Any of you have any means of detect magic or identify?
Actually,
Don't we have a?
Funny you should ask. I do have detect magic.
Fucking send
wait,
it.
wait. Where's that? Those goggles.
oh yeah,
Oh,
have
you're
it
right. You're
I have
right.
it.
Those goggles had a whoever, I don't, who the fuck did we give them to? They have the ability to cast identify or detect magic, one of the two.
Detect magic
As well
once
as-
a day and advantage on perception checks.
Yes,
I'll do
thing.
that. I have
Who
them.
did we give it to? Okay, there you go.
Timmy,
I-
you get guidance.
No, detect magic is just.
Well, I thought you were gonna. I thought he was also gonna make a perception check.
No, he wouldn't have to.
What do I? What do
I'm
I
just.
do?
I'm just. You just state that you're activating the goggles. That's all. It'd be your one
I am
charge for the
activating.
day.
Activating. Sorry, I forgot that I had them.
No worries. It's
I
an
forgot
item.
those
It is
existed.
that is one of the items that we got for the little
Black.
experiments we did over the holidays.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
that was
That was almost 6
Um,
months ago.
Yeah, I forgot that shit existed.
Me
Damn.
too.
this is what happens when you leave the fuck when the alienist walks away for a bit and then comes back and looks at the notes of like, oh cool, we got shit. Like somebody has a perioptic wound closure.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah, I
has
do.
what was the other thing? It was the goggles, the periopt, was it like a pair of gloves?
The braziers of warning.
Bracers are
I
warning,
also
here it
have
is.
the poisoner belt.
Yep.
And the
Yep,
poisoner's
I
belt.
have those bracers.
And everybody got healing potions, like your stock healing potions.
Just man,
Mhm.
I forgot I had the.
And I just haven't been updating my gold count because I know we've got
It-
actually like a pretty decent stockpile of gold.
Is
Yeah.
there enough time to do a short rest?
I was just about to ask that actually.
I would kill for one because I need key.
I need key too.
The question is, there's still a lot of rustling upstairs.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good point.
I mean, I can function for now.
I can too.
Whatever goes in that slot is definitely not on this floor. If it was, the Modrons would have found it and replaced it.
Yeah, I think I don't think anything is gonna fuck with the Modrons in this room.
So,
Well, a lot of things will actually fuck with Modrons. It like the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's detected from the
Alright.
detection?
So, but still, upon using the goggles and observing for a moment, you could tell this this stone obelisk is attuned to time and space itself, and could vary the dense. It could vary its density and composition to act as the perfect pendulum, but is currently missing its appropriate power source.
Still don't know what that power source is. Yeah.
Everything else of it seems like it works fine, but it doesn't have a power source.
Gerhardt is 30. He would have been 15 in the academy at the time.
Hmm?
What did they use before? What? Yeah, that's a good question. Now I'm curious because what did wizards and stuff use before delirium came in?
That's what I was actually gonna
I
ask. too.
kind of want to make a check because Randall, before he died, used to deal in a lot of rare and just expensive goods, and he would racketeer them off. Surely he would have heard talks of what would have powered the tower if he could
Well-
acquire it and get his hands on it, if he could ever sell it.
Well, the clock's not been working for over 100 years.
Mm,
So
Yeah, because it's stuck 111 years ago.
Yep.
Mhm. So
Right,
even
okay.
so even before the meteorite, obviously no one was able to repair the clock. So you would need to know what they used for power 500 years ago, when the tower was built.
Wait.
Mm,
So there's a
okay.
drawer with delirium dust.
Big
Or-
old shelf.
No, there's a slot with delirium,
There's a
Yeah.
slot.
A lot.
which is the slot for the power supply that's missing.
Yeah, it's for the power supply.
What if there was delirium back far enough?
Nah, unlikely.
No, it's possible, but
Well,
He-
we don't know. That's going back into the time of the Magisters. Who knows what they were capable of?
Yeah.
also if we know about delirium from the time as a magister, since the academy would know about it, and we would have had there would have been records of it. So there are still records of the time as the magisters, but power sources delirium
there-
should have been known. Yeah.
Well, we still
Well,
there are
don't know
records.
how the meteor crashed down here. For all we know, it could have just been more power.
Yeah, it could have been more power.
There were records of a sort, but the Magisters didn't like sharing their knowledge.
Oh, we gotta get
Doop-de-doop-de-doop.
lyric
how much?
colored.
How much is a fragment of delirium?
A fragment is 100 gold worth.
I'm so
We're talking-
curious.
We're talking something big enough to be worth like
Yeah,
5,000. We're talking like think like a. I think like the book calls them like they say geodes, but like think like about a rock the size of a basketball.
yeah. It is not a small piece.
You would
No,
need-
that- I mean,
it
that's-
would not be a small piece.
I mean, for it to be,
Big.
yeah.
you'd need at least 50 fragments to
Mm-hmm.
provide that sort of power.
Well, I
You
mean,
need a bunch of fragments.
well, what?
Yeah,
what
geodes maybe
if,
as big as a pumpkin.
What if it moved it a second? Then we would know, right?
Well, it couldn't hurt if you want to
Well,
try.
I mean, it would also people lose money, but
Well, it's
If you're willing to try and if you're willing to give it a try, go ahead, I suppose.
you know, I'm a very curious person, and I'm gonna make a bad decision.
Oh, we're well aware.
Yeah, we're aware of that, cousin.
I'm going to put one fragment of delirium in there and see if anything happens.
Give me a d20.
Uh-oh.
Cousin. Cousin.
Okay, so 16. Alright. D100. 56.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
What'd you do?
Oh!
I'm way too curious of a person.
Oh!
This might be a player problem.
I don't like it. Wait, what is that
Oh.
noise? Oh.
Oh, by the way, Gerhardt, you have a
That's
fucking
also-
magic item that you never bothered to investigate.
Well, that was.
Do it fucking later.
Westemar,
A little
thank
busy.
you for joining us.
What is the magic items, just so I know which one it is?
It was a magical sword.
Oh, that's right. I have the short sword.
You never attuned to it.
Oh.
Uh, well, the couple of sessions I've been out, so
Doesn't mean I can't yell at you.
yes,
Kill
I
issue.
know. I'll tune to it
Okay,
after we're
so
done.
I
Like,
will read.
whatever.
I'm going to read this word for word. 55 to 56. A randomly determined mundane item worn or carried by the triggering creature flashes with brilliant energy, becoming an uncommon magic item of the game master's choice.
Oh.
Well, goddamn.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. My players, Anna just put something in and got a magic item out of it. Enjoy that consequence.
God damn.
God damn.
So,
Oh, my short sword +1. I never fully.
so
tuned
wait,
it.
what sort of magic item? Wait, a
Uncommon
random
of your
item I'm
choice.
wearing?
It's fucking hilarious.
Any
Also
item that
fucking
you have,
dangerous.
essentially one mundane item that you have, whatever it is
I
turned
ch-
into a.
I choose what it becomes.
I mean,
It's gonna be.
I mean, I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm trying to decide whether or not I should be scared. I'm trying.
scared.
I'm weighing the options or whatnot because a part of me wants to choose my longsword.
Oh, no,
But
no.
it's-
I
No.
choose.
Oh, you choose.
Yeah.
You
A
choose
mon-
the item.
I choose
But it-
any item of yours that is
Oh, okay.
non-magical to become magical.
Okay, that's most of my items. Okay.
Holy shit.
Who gets to choose what it becomes? You or the person?
The game master.
GM.
I will
Yeah.
copy and paste so you may. Actually, I will just screenshot. And doop. Not there. Boop. It's gonna be hard to read, but. Oh, that is really hard to read. Nope, there it goes.
Okay.
So,
Uncommon magical item too. Ugh.
Oh my god.
to be fair, there's not a lot of common ones.
That'd be bad. My dog needs to go outside. You've been whining.
Anna, your curiosity has an amazing way to both backfire and give an advantage at the same time. You swam in what I can only describe as roofie water. And now you do this dumb shit and you get a magical item. How do you Anna, I mean this with the utmost sincerity. How do you walk around and not swallow your own tongue?
That's what the wisdom of 16 is for.
Oh. Did you? I see you've made that, and so you've made that mistake more than once in your childhood or some shit like that, huh?
I need to open up on a sheet real quick.
Lesson learned
Yeah.
type bullshit, huh?
What items does Anna have? Climber's kit,
Yeah.
longsword, crossbow, bedroll, 50 feet of hempen rope. I mean,
I
who
heard
the fuck
hemp.
doesn't have 50 feet of hempen rope? We've been over this. It's not actually weed.
You can't fault me for dreaming.
Yeah, because it doesn't even have to turn into an item of the same type.
Nope.
You know, you could turn a torch into a magical.
Well, I also don't want to be a dick and like, if Anna only had if Anna was a fighter and only had a crossbow as a ranged option, I don't want to take the only ranged option. You know, I don't want to be a dick. This is supposed to be a neutral event.
Yeah, but magic items are very rarely ever neutral. There's usually some kind of either benefit or.
I mean, I want it to be a sidestep. Like I don't want to take away I wouldn't take away Sprock's axe, for example.
No, sure.
Don't want to give
Zig,
that.
however, would take my drip away.
What drip? You don't have any.
You stole it.
I mean, I could be a dick and make something kind of funny. It would piss off Hunter's Moon.
Oh.
No, that actually wouldn't help. That wouldn't be neutral. It would actually be kind of an insult. I was going to do the moon sickle. But that only affects that only really helps healers, rangers, and druids. That would have been funny though. A Peewoof would be funny.
God damn.
No. That kind of makes the haze pointless. I'm not doing that. I actually want y'all to actually have to think about how you handle the haze.
Yeah, I like handling the haze. I say that I always fail my con save, so
I love it when Sprock loses his limbs.
Ah, yes, let me give the fucking fish person the ring of swimming.
Your swim speed goes up by 1 foot.
Or the trident of fish command. That's not an insult.
So I hear you talk to fish.
what would turn into a trident?
Alright, so...
Anything. That's the point. It's magically being changed.
Yeah, it's an arcane anomaly.
Zig, don't turn Anna into Namor. Don't fucking do it.
No, because if we did that, then Anna would have to become a cuck. And the only person who gets cucked more than Namor is Scott Summers.
Man, we just throwing out all the shade tonight. All right.
Alright, I think this one might be good. No, that is utterly fucking pointless to that character. I misunderstood what that was supposed to be. So, I think what we are going to do is that we are going to. I thought I heard someone knocking. I'm going insane.
Noise going once, noise going twice.
You're a blood hunter. That doesn't help. Why are all the blood items for sorcerers? Why are all the blood items for sorcerers?
Isn't one of the sorcerer subclasses like a blood sorcerer?
Yes, but it's specifically bloodline, not blood as a material.
Oh, heritage.
All right. So we're gonna say your hammer has turned into a magical spear.
Oh damn!
Now it is stealing from Curse Strahd, but meh. We're just gonna remove the bullshit. Say that your blood leaked onto the rope and it turned into the blood spear. It is a magical spear that when you hit a melee attack using it and reduce the target to 0 HP, you gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
And it shall be nicknamed Toothpick.
It is a little odd that's technically not a +1 weapon.
That's a little weird.
It is very odd.
I'll have to figure out if we actually want to consider that +1, but it does require attunement.
Wait, hang on. My short sword, is it fully magical? I thought it was just a +1.
Oh, it's magic.
So the hammer turns into a spear, you said.
Yes. It's called the blood spear.
And how much does the spear weigh?
It weighs the same as a normal spear. You could drag and drop a spear onto your thing if you need to. Alright, I'm gonna...
Yeah, it's in the compendium.
We're gonna take a quick break, because I got a couple things I need to take care of, but we can handle some of this stuff off screen, and my wife needs to get her drink so she can take her medicine. See you in a And we are back. We got our sheets figured out. We got our questions figured out. And we're going on to the climax of this building. So...
Right. Just to check, if I drop the shield, I can reactivate it this day, yes?
I will say for the sake of getting us back to the garrison, I will allow that. But functionally, it is just a spell storing item.
Fair enough.
Because I understand what we are about to be dealing with, and realizing how debilitating getting a very low roll is on your contamination check can be. I want to make sure that the story is able to be moved on without a complete risk to achieving this only to fall flat on your face. Alright, so moving upwards. Stray, my friend.
Yeah, plus it also means that I don't have to worry about casting a spell that has concentration.
Well, in a spell storing item, you don't need to focus on concentration.
Huh.
Now, there
Because
are...
I've been avoiding concentration spells because I thought I was still concentrating on.
Yeah, last session we discussed that.
Okay, I forgot that.
No worries. I understand how memory issues are. Right. A disgusting amalgamation of a bird nest and macabre decorations of bone, skull, and body parts are presented alongside the scavenged finery from the ruins. Pillows, sheets, veils, and the like. All are filthy, torn, and ruined. Gibbet cages with skeletal remains of several prisoners hang from the balconies. As a red streak thunders towards the party, the crackling of lightning trailing behind, and a shrill voice rings out. A shrill voice rings out. You attack my home! You kill my sisters! Time for you to fall like the rest. Give me initiative.
Be a minute, my laptop was giving me some shit.
No, you will do it right now.
Yeah, damn now.
Thank fuck she actually
Currently
rolled high.
initiative time.
How many times have I introduced a boss and it had like an initiative of 2?
Fucking
Quite a few times.
Alright, that looks like everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's everyone. So first off is our lovely Crimson Countess. Can Roll20 stop fucking... Alright. Alright, I need to do it this way. Alright, so... Oh, okay. I'm gonna start off with this. Oh. Is that actually how that works? Did I fuck up her stat sheet? How much you want to bet that I fucked up her stat sheet?
It's possible.
Good thing I have it in the book. Okay, so each creature with it. All right, that is not a to hit attack. There we go. I must have been an autopilot. No, wait, no, this is a pre-made. They fucked up, not me. Haha. I'm innocent.
Aw.
So each creature the Crimson Countess's choice within 120 feet of her that is and not deafened must succeed a DC 15 Wisdom save or become frightened for 1 minute. If a creature's saving throw is successful or the effect ends for it, they are immune to the effects for the next 24 hours. While threatened by this effect, the creature must take the dash action and move away from the Crimson Countess to the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight from the Countess, the creature can repeat their saving throw, ending the effect on the successful save. So each of you, give me a Wisdom save.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not. That's the one. Okay, hang on.
Jesus
there's the
fuck.
Wait.
Okay.
Shit.
That's the
there's
actual save.
What the fuck?
Jesus
Goddamn.
fuck. Alright, so
Boom.
all you have to do.
Does this count as magic?
This is considered a magical effect.
Okay. Wait. I used. No, I made I made a save earlier today, so I don't need to roll the DC 12 Wisdom saving throw. I feel like I made a Wisdom save on the tower. Against
per
a similar
creature that
effect.
tries to frighten you.
What?
You can be frightened by multiple creatures. It's per creature.
No,
that
no,
attempts
no.
to frighten
This is a racial effect.
This is duality of spirit, but I don't think 11 makes it. But so I still think I fail it, but
No.
I have advantage.
Alright, so you do have to take your dash, but all you have to do is break line of sight in order to retry it. All you have to do is break line of sight from her, and that is her action. And then you could retry your save, with the one person who passed being Gerhard.
Son of a bitch.
Look, don't ask.
DC 15, you pass. Alright. Anna, your turn.
Okay. Same problem. Dash.
You can control your character, dash, just break line of sight, then you can retry your save.
Okay.
And I am going to be generous with the line of sight rule.
God damn it.
Alright? Manticore is going to come in and take a few swipes at Hunter's Moon.
Okay. Nice miss. Nice miss. Nice miss.
God damn it! You might be frightened, but fuck her. Hunter's Moon.
I'm looking at her scared, and I'm just like, nah, I'll deal with you later.
Nope, fuck you, fuck you. I am busy here.
As that dodge roll is just a go fuck, good fuck, get fucked.
the beatings will stop once Morel improves.
When phase
Well, we'll
2
continue
starts
until
and
the
the
meetings
boss has an
continue.
ad.
Improve.
Alright, Hunter's Moon, you gotta break line of sight to retry the save.
Well, okay. Shit. Okay, can I, like, go back behind this piece of scenery right here to break the line of sight?
I would say you would have to go over here in order to do it.
Go over here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I'll do that.
Alright,
Let's
now,
try the wisdom save.
do you have a way to disengage as a bonus action?
I have the mobile feat.
You didn't take an attack, though.
I can do that real quick.
Nope.
You can't attack while you're
Fair
frightened.
enough.
Due to the ruling, you have to use your action to dash.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright, it's going to take a chomp at you, and it misses.
And you missed. I said I will deal with you later.
Alright.
Okay,
This-
oh.
Yeah,
never mind.
go ahead. Do your save.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
pass.
Fuck.
Damn.
And I
Okay.
can't attack. I can't attack because I'm frightened.
Yeah.
right?
You have to use your action to dash, and then if you break line of sight and end your turn, you could try to save again.
Okay, where break the line of sight?
You
Here?
could do that corner, yeah.
The one I'm in right now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to be very generous with this rule because I understand how annoying this effect can be.
All right.
Especially for slower players, like slower movement.
Yeah, like dwarves.
I could try to do the save again.
Yep. Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
So it looks like only Hannah and Corbin are affected still. Harpy is going to fly over and try to attack Hunter's Moon. With the club. Because why not? A club is funnier.
Hey, that does hit.
2 bludgeoning.
No, Corwin made the save. I think it's just me.
Oh, Corwin did. Yeah, it's just you for now. But once everyone passes...
I had advantage and failed twice.
Yeah, but once you pass it, you're immune to it. Basically, until she's
I
dead.
just need to roll a 12, which means I rolled 4 times and couldn't get above a 12. Or couldn't get 12 or higher.
That's sometimes how the dice are, and it's why...
I know.
Yeah. It's why going forward, I'm going to be trying to limit that kind of effect. But for the sake of this fight, it works.
Oh yeah, no. I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's just like just the worst luck.
Alright, so that misses. So it's going to be Gerhard.
All right. Yeah.
Just bonked me on the head.
Do I do it? I do it.
You do's it?
Do's the funny.
I do it. Let's see. I'm Gerhardt points at the. Ooh. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Gerhardt points at the Crimson Countess and casts Ocular Necrosis.
Ooh!
Oh!
That is a miss.
Damn.
Alright.
Okay. And he draws his short sword because at this point, shit's getting weird.
It's getting funky down here.
Alright.
Just getting boom.
That the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
Harpy. She's gonna fly over and try to peck at Corwin. Alright. 22 and a 16.
Both hit.
4, 6 damage total. Holy shit, I've actually been able to damage one of Ohana's characters.
Oh my god, it is a Christmas miracle.
Alright. And
Yeah.
that.
That's right.
What is your movement? A lot. Your movement is a lot.
A shitload.
Alright, so. She is going to dodge the attack from Gerhard and return in kind with the lightning javelin for a 12. That's a fucking miss.
That misses.
Yo, bitch!
Well, shit. Who's a silly little bitch?
Kind of wish Ocular Necrosis had hit because that would have been funnier.
She's gonna fly back
That's a
here.
fucked up spell.
Yeah. Corwin.
Okay. Corin looks across to Anna, says, "If you will," and then takes a step back into this corner. Yes, I know that means an opportunity attack.
Bonk. And crit fail.
And then invisible. I don't know why Phobos is not moving from there, so I'll drag him back on. And then he's going to fly around behind this pillar. I think I'm behind the pillar there.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's behind the pillar. And then casting Shadow Puppets on the shadow of this bitch.
Alright.
Dead bitch.
Your dude, your familiar should have light now.
Thank you.
Okay. So.
And then for the bonus action. 16.
That is a miss.
Okay, that's my turn.
Anna.
Well, I am frightened and out of line of sight, so
Alright.
22.
That is a pass.
God damn! Thank God for the fucking advantage.
Hey, the great thing is that it means that the boss has been able to take 2 fucking turns against Ohana.
This is true.
Anyways, I
Manticore.
assume that's the end of my turn. Yeah.
Alright, Manticore. Bite. Claw. Claw. Gerhardt. I'm
Claw,
assu-
only the claw hits.
for 9.
Ha! I will use one of my alienist abilities. Mind over matter. I reduce it. I expend a psychic point and reduce the damage by my apothecary level, which is my level. I take 4.
He looks very annoyed at you.
I just think through the pain.
Yeah, I would be too.
Hunter's Moon.
The dumbest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. Okay, how's everyone looking over there?
I have a manticore in my face, so not happy.
I can see that.
Everyone's mostly healthy, honestly.
Alright, well, I'm gonna punch this little shit right in the face.
Oh no. That's a hit.
And you know what? I'm gonna save that. But martial arts, I'm gonna punch her again.
Oh no. That's a
That
hit.
probably misses. Oh, that hits.
It's a harpy.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
I'm gonna 12.
Huh. So that's a 50.
Oh, that is a lot of damage towards her.
Mm-hmm.
And per our bludgeoning rules, or per our damage rule,
Definitely dismemberment.
2. Well, I have to follow my rules. Just however I grab them, that would be the head.
Oh no.
So, D12. 10. Cracked skull.
Oh
She is-
shit.
She is stunned for 1d4 rounds and has disadvantage on her mental stats for 2d4 days. She is
Okay,
stunned for
just
a
as-
round.
Just as a little fuck you, because I have the mobile feat, I'm going to just be a little shit, wave my hand in front of her face, and like give her a little push with 2 fingers, and then I'm gonna circle around to this manticore.
Alright.
I'm just imagining that I have these two fingers out pushing her, and she's almost like tipping over like a fucking bowling pin.
You're not sure how, but she's kind of like wobbling in the air. All right.
What
At the
is
end of your
spell
turn?
cast?
Anyone like punching vegetables?
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
But still.
You're muted.
Demare.
Yeah, I should have
Timmy,
it.
you fit.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
No worries.
I'm going to put chill touch against the harpy in front of me.
And miss.
Yeah, that'd be a
Yeah.
miss.
Some bitch.
Oh, well, it's a cantrip. Cantrips are basically free.
Yep.
Alright, well.
What?
Uh,
I like where I am.
Holy shit! Okay, yeah. So roll 20 is fucking dumb.
what?
Okay, so when I hit 5th level and I gained access to my 3rd level spells,
Hmm?
I have 3 3rd level spell slots. Roll 20 doesn't actually allow me to do that. But because of the way apothecaries work, it's automatic. I just have 3.
Yeah,
Like,
because
and I
they function similarly as a warlock.
Yeah. But it doesn't yeah, it's fucking weird. Oh no. I can do something mean.
So, I did all my actions, right?
Well, here's the thing. You are still a monk. Do you have key points left?
I have 3.
You can always go punch something.
I mean, yeah.
Because of the rules of your flurry of blows.
Yeah, you can cast a spell and still go punch shit.
Alright. Taking a swing at the herpy.
Yep.
Herbie.
Alright. Give me them rolls.
Oh,
Hit.
damn.
And then I could do just one more attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
one's a
miss.
miss, though.
Miss.
Hey, you still get a
Five.
hit. For 7.
Let's go.
Ouch. Just clocked her right in the face with a staff, just with a pole.
One round.
You ever been hit in the face with a pogo stick?
All
With a
right.
pogo stick hammer.
The
I've
harpy
been hit in
is.
the face with I've been hit in the face with a pole though.
All right.
Yeah, that's better than a warlock. Don't get 3 slots until level 11, and only have 4 slots at most, whereas the apothecary gets 6.
I get 6 by 17, 4 by 9, but it's each level basically gets 3, and then now okay. So I have a question then, because this is always up to each GM. Do you use the intelligence rule?
What do you mean?
Okay, so it is stated in basically in here. With an intelligence of 16, your list of prepared spells can include 8 spells of 1st, 2nd, or 3rd level in any combination.
That's that's for 5e?
That's for 5e,
Yeah, then yeah.
right? I have and it's using 16 as the base. I have an intelligence of 20.
Mhm.
Do you expand on that, or up or down, or do you just kind of just like?
We'll talk about
If it
that after
says
the
you have-
session.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so this harpy is stunned because it got its fucking shit rocked. Still has disadvantage on all of its mentals, by the way. So we're going to give it a snail because it's a little slow now. Gerhardt.
Why me?
So technically, it
on,
spawns
man.
from. Well, no, because technically it spawns from basically. No, it's 30 feet. Damn, you are not close enough, you bitch.
No, what you
Okay.
could do is move up a little bit and angle it. You can move up a little bit without provoking attack of opportunity.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I am not a cheap DM. I will enable the players for their creativity because I want them to fucking think when there's puzzles.
Well, and the fact that it's just enough that I can clip it,
Yeah.
and it's the two biggest things. And thankfully, I was looking at the thing because I was trying to read about my apothecary abilities or the alienist abilities. I'm like, oh shit, I could actually still cast again. Okay, fucking corrosive blast.
There it is. There it is.
All right, 17. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a dex save.
Oh, it's a dex save. Why do I have it? Okay, anyway, it's a flat dex save. Here's the damage.
All right, so Crimson Countess passes, the Manticore does not.
Okay, so Crimson Countess takes 10 acid damage. Manticore takes the full ass 20.
Woo!
Now,
You like
this-
them apples, you little bitch?
all right, now. No, that one was not in Monsters of Dread. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something fun.
Oh?
We're gonna give those who fail it burning damage
What the fuck?
because that's a condition in Monsters of Drakkenheim.
I love that you're using that. That's awesome.
Now,
Oh, because it's an acid effect?
yes, acid or fire can cause it.
Oh no.
Now,
Okay, that bitch is burning from the acid.
all right, I'm trying to get the fucking page to work. I don't know why it's giving me such a hard time when it's a PDF that's downloaded to my computer.
Because PDFs are bitches.
Not. Hang on there. Okay, burning. Why did that zoom out? Alright, so burning is you're covered in fire or acid. At the end of each of your turns, you take damage. The damage type is indicated by the condition. The condition ends if you or another creature within 5 feet of you spend an action to extinguish the flame or scrape off the acid, or if some other effect douses the flames, such as being submerged in water. So, acid. We're going to say that's 2d4 at the end of
That's
its
actually-
turn.
That's so like being hit with acid arrow with the continuing effect.
Pretty much.
That works for me.
Now, other effects will, like, there are abilities and effects on the actual monsters of Monsters of Drakkenheim that determine the acid itself. I'm going based off of the damage in and of itself from the spell, because that was 10d4.
Yep.
I think 2d4 is a fair assessment on that, because it failed its save.
Well, acid arrow is 4d4 with a 2d4 overturn. So I mean that makes sense to me.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
That's it. I moved and I cast a spell.
Harpy. It just got clocked in the fucking face with the staff, so it's going to try to attack back. That is a crit and a club. So, Bastille is taking 15 damage.
Oh damn.
Ouch.
At least she did not bonk you with the club for retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Wait, didn't you pop a healing potion earlier?
Yeah.
So how are you down? You should be.
I'm not down.
No, he's still pretty healthy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's fine.
Yeah.
I thought I
didn't
heard
say-
I'm down.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, sorry. My
All
hearing is
right.
also questionable.
So, she just took acid to the face, so what she's gonna do is that she's gonna be a fucking bitch. Alright, so... Oh, no, that's centered on her, so she actually has to move up. Alright. Thunder Blast. All creatures
Con
within
save.
15 feet must make a DC 15 Constitution save. That would,
And
I
that's
believe,
it.
include Bastille.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice try, shit lips.
Also, it does actually include the stunned harpy.
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's
horrible.
Bastille passes. That was the one I was somewhat worried about.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh. Woo!
Harpy fails.
Oh, poor harpy.
Oh, she dead. She dead.
Oh!
She did.
I gave her head trauma, and she just decided, you know what? She's no longer useful. I'm going to disintegrate her ass.
Alright.
All right, so half damage.
Hold the Vegeta there.
Yeah, each of you take half damage, and none of you are pushed.
All right, so I'm down to 19.
Unfortunately, this fucker gets knocked prone, too. That's kind of what she sounded like.
Funny.
Alright, Corwin.
Okay. Shadow's gonna try and twat her again.
That's a hit.
55. That's better.
That's
So 18 damage and an intelligence save. DC 16.
she fails.
She's incapacitated.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm eating good. Oh, I'm eating good. Oh. Oh, I'm about to beat this bitch into
Until
the
the
earth.
start of your next turn. No, I was hoping to get more use out of her. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn because I
Anna.
don't have anything that I can do with the
Okay.
bonus action.
I attacked the harpy.
Alright.
Come here, come here.
Crit.
Oh!
Damn.
This is just this is just not my combat. I get it's revenge for the combat is just having revenge on me for getting a magical item. So that's my reasoning because I failed 2 things I had advantage on and then just failed 2 attacks. Crit failed 2 attacks.
Alright.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
So, Manticore gets up, looks at Gerhardt and is pissed because he just took a lot of acid to the face. So, bite, claw,
Ouch.
claw.
1 hit. The bite.
For 11 piercing.
Ow, you bitch!
And then it
Rat
takes the
bastard.
2d4 acid. For 3. It's not too bad. He grumpy, but he's not too bad. Hunter's Moon. Now,
Hey, how you doing?
here's the thing. She's incapacitated,
Uh-huh.
which means she's both defenseless and helpless.
Uh-huh.
Meaning you have advantage and it hits crit.
Uh-huh. And
Oh,
guess
boy.
guess whose second tier of Revelation of Pain is active? Come here.
Oh! Alright.
Flurry of blows. Again.
No, wait, here's... I wonder, does technically critting on something that's automatically a crit?
I don't know. That's a good question.
No, I think it's if it's automatically
I
a
think
crit,
it's
you just
singular.
count. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's another crit, technically.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
All hits are crits. So give me another one of those bludgeoning dice. Give me another d6. All right. Another 11 damage.
And another one.
That's another hit. Jesus fuck.
For another 13
Oh,
damage.
she is not happy.
I give her a right hook. I grab her by both sides of the head, kneeing her in the face before roundhouse kicking her to the side, and I back up.
All right.
I'm gonna back up. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna stay up in her fucking face.
But still.
It's grill time, baby.
Want to twist my staff and uppercut this thing with my staff,
All right. That's a solid hit.
and then I'm gonna do my another one. Oh yeah!
2 solid hits.
Ooh.
Give me them damage
Yeah.
rolls.
Uppercut to the face with the staff. Then a little side swipe to the.
Oh, she is not happy.
Woo! Woo!
Anything else you wish to do?
I'm just thinking of what I could do. Hold on, I'm looking at something.
If you got key points, you can fly for a couple of unarmed strikes.
Or you can cast a spell.
Or you can cast.
Oh,
Because Arcane Hand is fucking mean.
That's if I do Fury of Blows, right?
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay, I'll do Fury of Blows. And
We had like 3 health potions.
now I'm just picking which one I want.
Melt this little flying rat pigeon thing.
I'm going to ice knife it.
Ooh.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
Alright.
Frozen chicken nuggets, goddamn.
Give me that sexy roll.
Okay, alright. What the hell?
It's equal to dex save or bite damage.
No, you're supposed to make a ranged attack first.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ranged attack for the 1 damage, and then the dex save for the 4.
I mean, either way, it has to do the dex save, so. So I'm just gonna get that one out of the way while you do the ranged.
What do I need?
1d4 or 1d20 plus your spellcasting modifier. Should be at the
And
top of your
proficiency.
spell list.
It is. I can't. Oh, 14.
14 to hit.
Yep.
That is a hit. So it at least takes the 1. Hey, damage is damage. Alright, that the end of your turn?
Yep. So I do the 5 damage.
Alright. Well,
You know how pissed off I would be if some fish person threw an icicle at me?
Alright, Gerhard?
Okay, I'm gonna quaff one of my remaining healing potions. That brings me up 18. And then we're going to try Ocular Necrosis on that fucking Manicore again.
That's a hit.
And the bitch is blind. Until the end of my next turn.
You don't have a good.
So many lovely targets to punch. See, Gerhard,
All right.
you like having me around.
Harpy. At this point, you two are just trading blows while your casters are just happy in their corner.
I like my corner.
Just
Granted, my corner fucking hurts at the moment, so
Claw
it's
and
not a very
club.
pleasant corner.
So you just take the claw for 9 slashing on Bastille.
Damn, I'm getting hurt.
Yeah, that'll be the end of her. She's incapacitated. Hang on, incapacitated. I believe that just means cannot take actions.
Can't take reactions either.
If you'll ever fucking load. Doesn't mean she can't move.
Don't mean she can't move.
An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
Doesn't say jack shit about bonus actions. She's gonna disengage.
Probably the smartest
That is
thing you've
considered.
done.
Well, okay, weirdly enough, that is considered an action.
It is?
Yes, actions in combat. I didn't know that. What the? Yeah, you have to declare disengage unless you have like mobile or something.
She has
It is
aerial
considered an
acrobatics.
Yeah, real action.
As a bonus action, she can take dash,
Yeah, it's a bonus
disengage, or
action.
dodge.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. All right.
It's probably the smartest thing she did.
Alright. Corwin. You know, she probably should have gone the other way out of the fucking Ravens range. That's a hit.
She's probably just trying to get away from me.
Oh, shit.
So that's 27 damage and another DC 16 int save.
Ooh.
She passes. She can do the thing.
And that's my turn.
If she survives another round, she can do something.
Okay,
Alright, Anna.
let's see if I can do something this combat.
Isn't she burning?
No, that's
No.
the Manticore.
She passed her deck save on that turn.
Okay, by the way, that was 3 critical misses in a row before I actually got.
You are really quiet right now.
Yeah. You're quiet as hell.
Oh,
Can't hear
weird.
you.
More muffled than quiet.
Yeah.
I'm getting wounded. I'm getting hurt.
Alright, the 23 does hit, though.
No, I might have you if you need it.
It
I
was
got
just,
you.
why is it not recognizing my? Alright, no, there.
I think the switch. Okay, there we go. Sorry about
There it
that.
goes.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
It
That's
defaulted
better.
to my headphones for some reason. Anyways.
Oh, I've had that happen.
23 to hit, right?
Yep.
On the harpy next to me, so 7 slashing
She
and
very
4
unhappy.
cold.
She's very unhappy.
And that's my turn. But I actually finally fucking did something in combat.
Alright,
No,
so
three crit misses.
Manticore is gonna lash out again at Gerhard at disadvantage on its attack because it's fucking blinded. Does the 16 hit?
The 16 does hit.
For 5.
I take 1. I'm going to use one of my psychic points. I got bit once. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, fair.
Hunter's Moon.
Where's that bitch? Where is that bitch?
She flew off to the northeast.
Little shit. That little shit.
That little shake.
Northeast, that would be.
That would probably be somewhere around here if I had to guess.
Wait, does
That's
it?
the thing, that's the thing. She has nowhere to hide from the shadow puppets because it's her own shadow that's attacking her.
Wait, you can't see her?
I cannot see her.
It's not line of sight.
No, wait. She.
There's a pillar.
This is an
there's a
open
pillar
air.
right
No,
here,
no.
a
There's an
wall right
open
there.
air around
All
the
of
tower's
those
open
show
air.
us, like-
The issue that I'm having is that the her line of sight is showing that she cannot see anyone, even though all of this is supposed to be open air.
Yeah,
Oh.
it shows for us here.
Oh, okay, I
Here-
get it.
Those things are all pillars for us, so they count as walls.
Not just that, but can you not snap? But this is wall. That's what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
all around the edges there, like for us, like from
So technically, she is covered from that fucking raven.
so
Yeah,
like
but-
when I do this, that's for me. That's pointing into black.
Yeah.
Yep.
Black.
Yeah, but right now, Raven doesn't need to see her. The
Yeah.
spell was cast on her, which didn't require line of sight, just the shadow of a creature.
Yes,
within
but she
range.
doesn't know that. She knows that she saw a raven and then something bitch slapped her.
Speaking of bitch slapping, hey Manticore, what's up, buddy?
That's a hit.
Flurry of
That's a
blows,
hit.
because I got 2 more of these.
Ooh, it is not
And-
happy. That's a hit.
And
It's dead.
Randall just turns around. Randall just turns this Manticore around. He kicks it in the back of its shin so that way its head turns to him, and he just breaks its teeth off with a right hook before landing a left hook on it and putting both of his hands together and just crushing its skull.
All right, then Bastille.
Fucking dumbass bird, dumbass little
Dumbass bird.
dumbass bird. Miss. Damn.
You're keeping it distracted.
If you have another key, you can do that.
I don't know, I just don't want to waste my steel on this one bird.
Nah, fair enough.
I mean, there's also a very, very large chance that you're just going to get a long rest after this anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's just that bird and the other bitch left.
It's a slap
Well-
fight with the big bitch.
I'll just
Get
hurry
back
up.
here and scare me!
Then
Alright.
after that, I'll have one more key. I have one more key after this.
All right.
And wait, oh, I can't do my staff. I have to do unarmed attacks.
A staff's a monk weapon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Steph,
okay, I do.
You can do it.
Oh.
Yep.
Thank
So I
you.
do it with my cestus.
Damn.
12 is a hit.
Oh.
And a crit!
Jesus fuck!
Yes.
And to get big!
My boy. My boy.
Oh! Oh,
And
Timmy,
15.
It's a hit.
it's fucking dead.
I push her around. I twist the staff above my head and I smack it right in the stomach, and then I lift the staff up and then I hit it in the uppercut it in the face.
Oof. Sleek.
Broken neck.
Sleek.
All right,
Well,
Gerhardt.
Oh, come on, Gerhardt. Some shit.
Haha! I see you, bitch. Oh man, you're within distance. Oh. Is she flying in open air?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Is it worth it?
Yes.
Always. Always.
Always. Please.
Okay, fuck it.
Send that bitch to Brazil.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wisdom save. Oh, +5. Yes!
Oh god damn it!
Damn it.
Damn
Damn
it.
it.
So close.
Worth a try.
I
Worth
would've
a
just
try.
sent her- I would have
I
just sent her
love-
plummeting to the bottom of the fucking tower.
I
Right.
love the vision. Gerhard, I might have a follow-up to that.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
The Crimson Countess. She's gonna
You
make.
bitch.
I'll get
Actually,
you,
hang
bitch.
on. Damn, it doesn't recharge. Lightning Javelin. Fucking 13, of course.
Fucking miss.
Yep. Fuck.
Gerhard just flips her off.
Hell yeah, Gerhard. Hell yeah. Tell her to fuck herself.
I will burn
Basically.
a spell slot to meme on this bitch if I have to.
That's what hideous laughter was supposed to do. I wanted her
I
to
know.
fucking drop.
I love the vision. I see what you did.
It worked on a harpy. It can work on this bitch.
All right, so what is her... All right. So... Yep. Neo.
Trying to.
Then... I want to make sure I get the rules right. Alright, she's going to use her bonus action to take the dodge action.
What does dodge do?
Attacks against her from attacks that she can, or from attackers she can see, have disadvantage. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker and you make a dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Well,
Okay.
You've already declared that she hasn't sussed that her shadow is what's attacking her, so she's obviously not seen that.
Well, she doesn't know where the source is. She thinks the raven is the source. She is able to see the shadow. She doesn't know what the fuck is causing it.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh god.
13 damage and an int save, please.
15.
Incapacitated
Hey!
loses the dodge bonus.
And falls.
And falls.
No, she should. It doesn't say that she falls
When a
prone.
flying creature in 5e is incapacitated or suffers any
Oh,
condition that prevents it from moving, it falls unless it has the ability to hover or is being held aloft by magic.
okay. So at the start of her next turn, she is able to. She will fall, but she won't hit the ground until the second turn after that. Because you are 120 feet up.
Unless I manage to hit her again and keep her incapacitated.
Yeah. So that is 13. All right, Corbin, is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn for now, yes.
Anna.
Okay, where's this harpy? Okay.
Somewhere over here.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah.
She's out here and has fallen 50 feet.
No. Down here, then your shadow hit her. Because
I thought she
she
was
moved from that upper
We
corner.
saw her.
down to the
We
southeast.
saw her move down here.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
over here.
Okay, so she's over here and falling 50 feet.
At the start of her turn, she will fall.
15.
Yes, we're going by Looney Tunes logic, bitch.
25, 30. I believe. Is this her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Uh-huh.
she's
Okay.
on coyote time.
By the way, in case anyone wanted to see the art,
Yeah, her icon is
That's
sick.
actually kind of cool.
I
That
can't
is
see her
cool.
well now, but like the
There.
it's shadowed up. Okay. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Booba bird.
that back there.
So yeah, with where she is there, if you
That's a hit.
Do I have advantage when she's incapacitated?
yes,
Yeah.
advantage.
shit.
Okay.
Well,
Advantage
her
and
her AC is 17.
Oh, her AC is 17. Okay, so
Yeah.
I only had the second one.
but it's an automatic crit, so roll your damage twice.
Okay.
15.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to. No, that's my bad. That's 9. I forgot to uncheck the thing because I usually check with my sword.
Not 96.
Well, 15. It ends up at 15 anyway. Okay, and that's my turn.
All right. Hunter's Moon.
Oh, you silly, silly, silly bitch, you. Hi, how you doing? You look like you're gonna have a great time. Pull the dead. Dead. At first level. Have fun, you silly bitch.
Wisdom save. 18.
You are so lucky. You are so lucky. You're
You
falling to your
lucky.
death anyway. Yeah, I'm laughing anyway.
I mean, it still
You
takes
silly,
1d8
silly bitch.
damage. Oh, no, wait. No, it missed.
You
Seth.
silly, silly bitch.
All right. That the end of your turn?
I cast a spell, so yes.
But still,
I am not an arcane hand monk.
you can move to get line of sight with her with just your movement action.
To remember,
Yeah.
I do. Who me?
If you're to move over here, you get line of sight.
I do have 40 feet of speed.
Oh, you're fine. Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can move. You
Yeah.
can move, like, right there, and you'd be able to see her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because yeah, where Moose is 40 feet. So
Yeah. You could
Yeah,
just
help.
move right behind him here.
then I can.
Ass motherfuckers.
Monks.
I have 50 feet of movement speed.
I have.
I have-
Yep.
I have 40.
I have 40. Do you know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
I've told the dead.
Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Come on. You can do it.
Wisdom
You can
save.
do it. You can succeed where I fail.
Oh!
I love you.
Come on, Shooty.
Give me that
Oh, I
D12.
will-
I confess my love for this man right here.
Give me
I
that
rolled
D12. Oh!
Oh, piss.
I need to take a lap around my bed. What the
I
hell?
don't love you anymore. See how easily you're replaced?
Oh, okay.
and roll it again because it is a crit.
Oh, yeah, it is an automatic crit.
I can roll again.
Oh.
Yep.
You're right.
Roll another D12.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
3 damage. It's, you know what? It's still damage.
You know
still
what?
damn it. It's
The Bastille buff is crazy this season.
All right. Well, here's the thing. You can still cast a cantrip.
You have key.
You have one
can.
last key point.
Yeah,
can
do
I
it.
just cantrips, right? Can't do
Yeah.
Send this bitch to Gravelord Nito.
Okay, one more key point. Done.
Got
What I
this, I
use?
believe.
What should I use? You know what? Toll the dead again. I don't care.
We gonna make this work. We gonna make this work.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
And that's another crit.
So roll 2d12.
Yeah.
1.
Eight.
Eight.
And again.
Oh,
20
damage.
Hey, Timmy,
Yeah.
you killed her.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Go,
My boy.
go,
And
Basile.
then, and then she punches and splats on the ground. And we get revenge for Stray.
Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good.
And I want you to know, I am guilty of sometimes preserving kills for the new player to get it. This was not one of those times.
No.
Oh,
No.
that's amazing.
That was, you can watch the recording. Her health went to 0 because of that 12.
Wow.
When,
I did it.
with your second Toll of the Dead, she only had 12 HP left.
Oh, I did.
It was fate. It was fate. Arwen bless this day, brother.
Arwen bless.
Orwin, bless this day, brother.
Yes.
Now,
Arwen bless this day.
I am
brother.
going to
We
be-
gonna get drunk.
I'm going to be slightly merciful in this aspect. I'm not going to have her fucking lightning javelin clatter to the ground. You can just grab it right away.
Woo!
Cool.
And
Just,
I believe with the time, we're going to end it here. You can loot everything next session. But, I think it's time for a level up.
Woo.
Yes.
Oh.
Timmy, I get my slow fall.
Nice, and I get my warlock.
Yes.
Ooh, I get an extra.
Time.
It's time to do it.
But
It's time. I'm so glad that she was turned into soup. It's so that vengeance, that sweet, sweet vengeance.
now, with that, I will say, upon seeing her body plummet, Hunter's Moon, you see in the distance a formation of clouds swirling, twisting, swirling and twisting and turning on themselves in the shape of a raven's eye, far to the south. And with that, good night. Thank you for watching. And remember, someone loves you.